Actually, I have one question.
Okay, go ahead.
From my learning, I understand that we have to start bottle feeding after 21 days. But what's the reason? Like, is it because the baby will be confused with direct latching and the bottle feed? But because I'm a working mom, so I just don't know when to start, when best to start. So what if I already started working, then baby doesn't want to direct latch anymore, then baby only can do the bottle feeding. So like, what's the reason and the timing lah? Yeah,
Okay.
It's a bit confusing. Yeah.
Okay. Good question. All right. Now, human psychology, understanding human psychology, and also observation of babies. Yeah, the research that was done on it, they realized that humans actually adapt to something new if that thing has been given to them on a daily basis for at least a minimum of 21 days. So if you insert something new, a new learning in that 21 days, they get confused. So your baby is very, very young, and so your baby is learning how to breastfeed, learning how to open the mouth, learning to stay awake, learning to breathe, suck and swallow at the same time. It's a lot of work. So if in the process of learning to breastfeed, yes, breastfeeding is natural, but it needs to be learned. It's not something mechanical like breathing. Breathing you don't have to learn, you just breathe. Things like walking is also not mechanical. It needs to be learned. You eventually learn how to walk. Breastfeeding is also something that needs to be learned. It doesn't just happen like that. And while your baby is learning to breathe, to suck and swallow, and then you introduce something new like bottle feeding, your baby will tend to get very confused. And not only confused, the baby is going to realize, learning to breastfeed is so difficult, but learning to bottle feed is so easy. I like bottle. Because you will notice that for your bottle, the moment you tilt your bottle over, even when the baby don't suck, right, milk starts to drip out. Or when you give the baby a bottle, the moment your baby apply a little bit of pressure on the bottle, the milk will shoot out. So easy. Bottle is so easy. Whereas the breast, the baby has to open the mouth, suck for maybe about 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Only the milk start to flow out. It's not immediate, whereas the bottle is immediate. So your baby is going to realize that bottle is so easy. I love the bottle. And then your baby is going to reject the breast. And therefore, you will end up with a baby who don't want to latch. Every time you put the baby to the breast, the baby will cry and scream. Then you give a bottle, the baby will drink happily. All right. So you end up not being able to direct latch. And I've explained how important direct latching is. So around 21 days of actual helping your baby to learn breastfeeding, and when things are going well, we call it when breastfeeding is established, then you give the bottle. The baby also have to take time now to learn the bottle, because now the baby in your baby's mind is, I'm so used to the breast, and now you give me this gadget. I'm not sure whether I like it. So the best person to give the bottle is daddy, because daddy is entirely different. If mommy gives the bottle, the baby will most likely reject the bottle. Funny, because the baby is so used to having the baby is so used to having mommy on the using the breast for 21 days already, so baby really, really loves mommy's breast. And then if mommy is the one who gives the bottle, the baby will reject the bottle. So daddy should give the bottle after 21 days. Okay, and then you don't give the bottle immediately 3 times a day. You have to give the bottle once a day for 3 days or 4 days. Then things are going well, then you give twice a day. And things are going well, then you give 3 times a day. Maximum is 3 times a day, because when you go back to work, you have to give the bottle maybe 3 to 4 times a day. Make sense? So that is why if you are planning to go back to work after 2 months maternity leave, it's a very good idea to start training the bottle earliest week 3. But if you don't want to start at week 3, also okay. You can start at week 4 or week 5. But latest is week 6. I suggest you don't wait until week 6 to train lah. Alright? Try training at week 4 lah. Okay? But if you want really, really like desperate to start the bottle, then the earliest is week 3, day 21. And before you even start giving the bottle, you have to talk to your baby. It works very well. Everybody tells me that, wow, Nurture Talk works, so amazing. Like just now, Jack has left us already. Jack has gone off. I actually saw her only 3 days ago. for consultation to help her baby, the 5-month-old baby, get back on the breast. And I taught her Nurture Talk. And immediately, the next day, she actually told me, wow, Nurture Talk works because baby is now on the breast and baby is like listening to me every single time. It can even look at my eyes and smile. So happy for her. Okay, so Nurture Talk is so important. Talk to your baby and say, Mommy has to go back to work. Mommy loves you very much. When Mommy is not around, Mommy wants you to take the bottle. When Mommy is around, you take the breast. Okay? And tomorrow, Daddy is going to give you the bottle. When Daddy gives you the bottle, Mommy is going to go out for a short while. So when the first bottle feeding experience, Mommy don't hang around. Mommy go far, far away. Go to another room, go upstairs or go downstairs. Just go far away and let Daddy give the bottle. Okay, usually when you start early enough, around week 3, week 4, baby will usually accept the bottle quite willingly lah, if Mommy is not the one giving it. Does that answer your question, Yili?
Yeah, sort of. But I don't understand why does Jack needs to go back to direct latch after she bottle feed? Like
just now she explained that she was pumping. One other thing is, before she delivered, she has this idea, I want to breastfeed. So after she delivered, she realized that I make so many mistakes. I end up exclusively pumping. I ended up just giving the bottle. And there was some guilt in her. She feel very upset with herself. Okay, so she feel like I wanted to direct latch and I couldn't. I feel very upset with myself. And then she asked for help from other people, and nobody seems to be able to help her. And yes, I was her last resort. She told me that I'm her last resort, and I'm like, wow, my sweat coming down already. Like, I'm your last resort, huh? What if I also fail? And I have failed many times, yeah. And I thought, okay, let's try. So when we try and I use certain methods to help her, it works. Wow, she was so happy. That is why she wanted to go back to direct latching even after bottle, because that's number one, her wish. Number two, she knows direct latching is important. From what I've explained, the way the jaw development, the mouth development, and also the information from the saliva. When baby direct latch, the saliva goes into the breast and it sends information to the brain, and mommies can produce medicated milk. That's the most important part of direct latching actually. So that is why she wants to go back to direct latching. You understand? Yeah.
Yep, understand now. Thanks.
Mm.